We are acquiring. And here we are. Welcome to the world of Harthron. I'm your host, storyteller, and dungeon master Bilbo. Come join us as we travel through the tales from the Yawning portal. This is our 11th episode of the Forge of Fury, and the plan is to play the same characters through each of these adventures in the Yawning portal and level up characters accordingly and finish with the Tomb of Horrors. So, come join us as we adventure through these old school dungeon crawls. A quick announcement here before we recap last week's episode. On November 4th, we have partnered with Extra Life, which raises money for Children's Miracle Network hospitals. And we will be playing Dungeons and Dragons for at least 14 hours live streaming on that date. And we are playing the Curse of Strahd. Our goal is to raise $100 for the Gillette Children's Specialty Healthcare here in Minnesota. Actually, my 3-year-old grandson was a patient there when he needed surgery on his little skull. We have a link here on our Twitch page on our information page. And we also have it on our YouTube channel as well. So you can make donations right now. You don't have to wait till November 4th. And we are also a part of the Dungeons and Dragons team. So even if we start putting money in there, that goes through the Dungeons and Dragons team. And they're doing releases on, when they're raising money, they're actually spilling out information on their next book coming. I forget what it's called, Xander's Guide or something. I forget the exact name of it. But that's coming out, and they're releasing little drips online about the different characters and stuff as they raise money. Also, if we raise $100, JD, who plays Dar here, said he will donate $100. He'll match that, which is pretty cool. So, with that, who would like to recap last week's episode for either inspiration die or a luck card from Nord Games?
I'll do it.
All right, Kat.
So, we entered, at the beginning of the episode, we entered the doorway. Well, Dar entered the doorway and taunted the lady in there. We got an ambush and killed all of them. Then we heard anvils. We followed the sound of the anvils, found another room. We got attacked by a invisible caster, and we fought them. Then I got bit by a rat and lost like 2 HP in my tiger form, and then it basically dropped me out of that. Then we then I think Zaz killed the last guy, or one of them killed the last guy.
I think Dar killed the leader. I think Dar killed the leader, and Zaz killed the last.
Zaz killed the last guy. Then we were taking a short rest at the end.
Right. We've at least taken a short, and I think we were going to
debate. Yeah, you took a short rest. Yes. Yeah.
Whether we're going to debate whether we kept sleeping or not.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Would you like either a luck card or an inspiration die there, Kat?
Let's do the inspiration die, because I don't have one of those yet.
All right. So you have a D20 that you can use. Just make sure you write that down, and you'll have that for whenever it comes into play, which might be soon. All right, 1 second. I'm just letting people know out there that we are live on Twitch. So let me go ahead and set the scene for tonight. Erebus and Dar stand at a doorway into a room that was once a shrine to the dwarven gods, which has now been defiled by orcs. The western wall has an altar where an old dwarven corpse lies, arms folded, over his chest, wearing half-plate armor. Bones lie scattered around the altar's base, and there's a leathery remains of an orc in half-plate armor crouches at the foot of the altar. You both sense an evil presence in the room, death and dark magic. Then the bones at the altar foot stir and form into two towering skeletons rising up with bronze maces in their hands. The dead orc looks up at you and grins evilly, green fire burning in his hate-filled eyes. Shall we roll initiative?
Let's do it.
I like how you asked. No, natural.
No, just fine. Oh, and I have my all of my battle books.
Top of that, Torn.
Natural 20.
Jeez.
Oh.
I guess he'll match that. Alright.
Match it is right. Secret's up there. I don't actually know.
Alright, just adjusting the camera here. So we can
Except-
take
What do you got,
look.
Torn?
What?
What'd you end up with?
A 22.
Ah, I got you beat.
Yeah, you have like the highest dex in the group, and you could have improved
Good.
it.
Alright. So, let me go ahead and get this all set for us.
Dun, 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 dun.
Alright, so I know there's some 20s out there. And then, by the way, tonight we do not have Zazriel. He is actually coaching a football game where they are probably going to lose.
That's
Say that.
No, it's true. So, Torn, what is your total number?
22.
22. Erebus?
24.
He has a plus 4 dex.
So, all right. Anybody else above a 20? Nope.
Silence.
Okay. 16 to 19.
18 for L.
18 for L. All right. And then anybody from 11 to 15.
Uh-oh.
No. Wow. All right. So 6 to 10.
He's muted.
Got a 5.
All right. So we have Katera with a 5. Dar.
Make it a Dar
Are we?
earlier.
Dude.
Dar, you're on mute.
Dar, you're
And what about Valiant? You're also on mute. What are your guys' numbers?
I'm a
2. All right. And a 10. All right.
I want to
Perfect.
And
All
I wanna
right.
try.
Let me
And this day, I'm changing up
also
the die.
roll for
Because I've been rolling poorly. With my dice.
crits there.
Did you just start out with a 20?
Yeah. On the green die. So, I'm using this die this game.
Okay.
Okay. All right, there we go. Got all the cards here. Change
Torn will
size
yell
here.
out, attack the one I attack.
Put them on the side. Attack the one I attack. All right.
Captain, my captain.
So first up is Erebus.
Alright, what's the light in the room?
There is no light in this room.
Alright, so that's good. So I can hide, and there's no objects otherwise there?
Other than the altar, there's some broken benches that are scattered throughout the room.
Alright. Alright, I guess I'm gonna try to take a shot. Try to hide quick and then take a shot. Is that reasonable?
Yeah, you can try.
Okay, behind the door or something? Alright. Alright, so it's a 19.
Okay, who are you shooting at?
Good question. I guess I'm gonna shoot at the orc.
Okay. You will not have advantage on the orc.
Does beating him at initiative help, or did I not really? Or are they not surprised?
They are not surprised.
Alright, so that is still gonna hit, I think, though. Nothing special on that, though. So yeah, 20 total to hit?
Yep, that is gonna hit him.
Alright, cool. And that is 10 points.
Alright, 10 points. Alright.
And I'm gonna go ahead and move into the room.
Okay. Where do you want to move?
I guess move me to the back right corner.
Alright.
Back left, the near corner.
Near corner where you guys are at.
Yeah, exactly.
Alright, perfect. Got it. Alright, nice, Erebus. Torn, you are up.
I'll move up to the orc, and I'm going to attack.
Alright, so you go on in there.
Up to the orc.
Alright.
Is 17 gonna hit?
Yes, the 17 hits him.
You mean he made it without springing any traps?
Yes, he did.
For 6 points, and then action surge, going at it with a second attack.
Alright.
Ruled off the 22 and 19 on the die
Alright, that hits.
for another 6 points.
Alright,
Oh
got
my
it.
gosh, I get so close.
Alright, so you hack into it once, hack into it a second time with your axe.
And actually, the second one is going to be a distraction strike. So my first maneuver.
Alright.
Alright, more damage. Ooh, an 8 on the die. So that'll add 8 more points.
8 more. Got it.
And
Alright.
the next person to attack before my next turn on this gets advantage.
Alright. Perfect.
Nice job, Torn.
Alright. Jot's gonna turn invisible. Fly in the room. Just look at them.
You can't see me.
He's like, I don't want any part of this. Alright. Alright. Elle, you are up.
No souls, Jot? Nothing there?
No souls here.
I will, yeah. Can I see the leathery figure?
Not currently. You can't. You'd have to step on into the closer over to Dar, to have that.
I'll stand right behind Gar then. So that's 5, 10, and I'll do Sacred Flame on the next orc.
Okay.
That one's gonna hurt.
Dex save, DC 14.
Okay, it doesn't attack roll, so he doesn't get the...
Roll a 17 on the die.
Well, then he doesn't take any damage.
All right. All right. Calcrix.
Well, please tell me he's biting.
Here's our baby.
Ooh,
Forgot
and
the
I like
secret
rolling
weapon.
Calcrix. So, and I got hot dice today.
All right. I don't see Calcrix. He doesn't really care which one he's going for.
So, what is it this time?
But skeletons. He's gonna go for the white too. Just.
The white.
Yes, it's a white.
So it's a d20 and then 2d6.
Well, yeah, it's a d20 to hit,
Okay.
and then it's 2d6 plus another d6 of cold.
Okay. Ooh. Oh, but what is he plus to hit?
Plus 6.
10.
So a 10, he misses.
But it would have been such good damage. A 6, a 5, and a 4.
All right.
And Bilbo, you move.
Oh wait, he has advantage. He has
Phalanx
advantage.
instead of
He has,
no.
he has advantage.
Oh, okay.
Remember
It's
that.
not a big deal.
Wait, he has advantage. So I have to roll that. Ooh, that would actually be 16 to hit. Does a 16 hit?
Huh?
I distract and strike.
Oh, yeah, 16 hits.
What's damage plus?
Plus 2, buddy.
17 points.
Alright, so that thing goes down.
Nice.
Very nice.
Like, it seems to turn its attention to me. And then the dragon comes up and just bites into its neck.
Now these two large skeletons, however, swing down. One on Torn and the other one right at Calcrix here. So the first one on Torn. What's your AC?
A 20.
Alright, so he swings and misses you.
I'm gonna repost that. I'm reposting that. Yeah.
Can you use 2 maneuvers in one? Because you already
Yes,
used
but
one.
this one's a reaction, not action.
Okay, perfect. Alright, let's double check
So
now, buddy.
this would, you can use as many as you want, actually. Except you only have a certain amount of actions. So
Well, you can only use one reaction.
yeah,
too.
one reaction.
Yeah.
So a 22, does that hit?
A 22, yes, that is going to hit, buddy.
7 points.
Alright.
Huzzah! And
Did you
just
say huzzah?
Yeah.
huzzah.
Alright, and the other one now swings at Calcrix now. And that hits him. So Calcrix gets hit.
No, Callie.
But weak damage. Alright. Alright, so Calcrix gets hit. Alright. I take him out. Dar, you are up. Okay. All right. Uh, 13 does. It does hit.
What?
They're just bones, guys. They're just bones.
16 points of damage, too. Oh, wait. Yeah,
16. Whoa.
16. I rolled 11 on the die, and I got my rage gives me an extra plus 2, so plus 3 strength, so.
All right, very nice.
Man, we're hot tonight.
Yeah, very
Especially
nice.
rolling like
Nice
twos.
good start.
That was hot in my roll, my first roll.
All right, Katara, you are up.
Time to become a puppy there, girl. Come chew on some bones. Power yells out.
What do you do, Kit?
Well, I could do what Dar said, but you know what? I might as well. I'll become a wolf, Dar wolf.
All right, so you become the wolf. All right.
Garwolf.
Well,
Yeah, dire wolf. I said dire wolf.
Spirit that likes to drink beer.
Dire, not Dar.
Oh.
He's just messing with you.
all right. So you take your bonus action and turn into the wolf.
Yep.
All right, and then I'm assuming you're going to start moving into the room. What's your movement?
As a wolf, I have. Where's my movement? is 50.
Oh, okay. So you could either go for the one that where you see Dar and Torn are fighting, or you could go around and help out Calcrix.
I'll go help out Calcrix.
All right. If you want, you can go ahead and attack.
I rolled a 3.
And your plus, probably not enough.
That's 5.
That's not gonna hit. All right.
Just not gonna get there.
No.
Oh, well, it was worth a shot.
Valiant, you're up.
Can I see any of the enemies?
No, you're still in the other room as well, so you have to move on in there.
How much movement do I see an enemy?
30. You're probably gonna have to get to 40 feet to kind of get into the view in this room.
All right, I'll move 30 feet forward then,
Okay, just 30. All right.
and I'll stop there. That's it. Thank you.
Bill, swap that other figure you touched. you put me for Zaz. No. He's the right one.
Yeah. Oh, are you the yellow base?
I'm the green base with the black figure that you just touched.
Oh, that figure. Oh, my bad. I thought that was just. I was like, why do I have an extra figure on board? Oh well. Okay, no worries. All right.
He's up there next to the door.
New round. Erebus is up.
Alright, I'm gonna try to hide once again. 23.
Okay.
And I'm gonna take a shot. I'm assuming that's good enough.
Yeah, that's good enough.
Alright, and whichever is easier to hit, probably the guy on the left.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, probably. You got, a dragon flying around and a big wolf.
Right, exactly.
Big lord.
So AC 17, I think you already said that's sufficient.
That will hit, absolutely.
17, 21 points.
Jeez. All right. It is still standing.
Is it like crumbling?
But yeah, you crack off, a couple rib bones with that hit for sure.
Right. And you can drift me forward down to try to hide behind something on the ground or whatever. At least get a new position.
All right.
There you go. Perfect.
Yeah, there's really nothing to hide
Right.
behind in
Just
here.
in the darkness, whatever, behind the people.
Yeah, darkness, yes. Stuff, no. All right. Torn, yes, you are up.
A 10's gonna miss.
A 10 will miss. That is true. Are you done? Just hate life.
Oh, I have 5 health down, correct?
Yes, you are minus 5 health.
I'm gonna use my second win.
Okay.
I'll be all better.
Okay.
I'd like to calm myself.
Alright. Jock's just gonna stay there. Alright, Elle, you are up.
Alright. Move her in. 10 feet into the room.
Okay.
And she'll repeat. She'll try to hit the same guy.
Okay.
So.
Natural 20.
Alright.
Chabella, you have no place here.
None at all, Tribella. Alright. Calcrix is up, so he's gonna take another bite.
A 17,
Oh yeah, that hits.
13 more points.
13. Alright. Got it. Alright, perfect. Alright, and now they're attacking.
Please
Yeah, the one's gonna go for Calcrick since it just bit into it, took out one of its bones there. But that is gonna miss with a 3 on the die.
Only if I said they're repulsive.
And then you have Torn Indar there now. But it's gonna stay right there on Torn. So. And this one, once again, you are 20 on EC?
Yeah.
Yeah, he misses.
Okay,
just
repulse.
barely.
Repulse again.
Alright.
Is a 15 gonna hit?
Yes, it does.
11 points.
11 points.
And that's my third maneuver.
Alright, it is still up.
Oh my gosh! I repulsed it twice, and I hit him. Well, I didn't. Yeah, I repulsed it twice.
Alright, Dar, you are up. Just smashing ribs are just taking bones off of it, but it's still standing.
Alright, we're gonna try to attack that's another 11, so that's another 16 points of damage. Bam!
Alright, so this one just crackles down to the ground, and the bones just falter and just scatter all over the room.
Like, my goodness.
Okay, and then I'll use my move action to move to the next one.
Alright, no problem. You get over the white's body there.
Yeah, I got a rules question I'm curious about. It's mostly for kids' sake, but I'm curious about, and it may come up later, which is why I think it's important. Does she get the special attacks of the animal that she transforms into?
Yeah.
Yes, she does.
So she would get pack tactics, which means that she gets advantage on any attack rolls against one of her allies within 5 feet of the creature. It isn't in casting capacity. So she should be rolling 2 dice to 20-sided, not 1 per attack.
Yep, she can do that here because she is up now.
Nice.
Let me find my other 20-sider. Because I'll actually do that. So many dice.
Roll twice.
Oh, ha ha! Just because my little brother's playing the Ghostbusters theme song in the background does not mean that's okay. Dar. Alex. Guys.
Alright, roll us 2d20.
I got a 1 on one of them and a 13 on the other.
Alright, well, the 13 is the one that's going to matter, so that will hit.
Yes.
And go ahead and roll damage.
So, damage would be D8. Or would that be another 20? Cider.
The bite on a direwolf is 2d6 plus 3.
86. Oh, yeah. Ugh. So many dice to remember. I got 10.
So 10 plus the 3 is 13?
Yep.
Alright, got it. Very nice.
You need 13 strength saving throw or get knocked prone.
It makes it 17 on the die. Alright, Valiant, you are up.
Alright, I'll move whatever minimal movement required to get inside the
To just get inside the room or just right in the hallway where you can see him? 10 feet.
So I'll just move 10 feet then, and I'm not using Twitch right now, so whatever is feasible to not get killed and to not be in the way.
Yep, you're definitely not in anybody's way, and you're definitely not in any harm here.
And I'll just throw an ask slash at 1. DC will be 13.
Alright.
Not reflex.
Oops. 19 on the die.
Man.
I'll certainly make it, and that'll be the end of my turn. Thank you.
Alright.
You can't mess with him and his save.
Don't try me with saves, guys.
Like,
No,
He's
just
a
forget
champion
it.
of saving.
All right, I can't hit, but boy, I can save. All right, new round. Erebus, you are up.
Okay, cool. So it's still up.
Yes.
All right. So let me hide again
All right.
and move to get a better position. So that's a 20.
Yep, no problem.
All right, and I'll take a shot. Try to avoid everybody. Yeah, no problem. It's a 24 and 10, 16, 20 points.
All right, so I'll kind of move you over into this corner here.
Yeah, perfect. It makes sense.
How many points? Sorry.
20 points.
Jeez, nice. Still up. You have cracked some more ribs, breaking some bones shattering here.
Nice.
All right. Torn, you are up.
Yep, he's going to move into attacking range.
Yep, you can. You just go right underneath Calcrix there.
Inspiration die.
All right, just use an inspiration die.
A 16 is gonna hit.
16 hit. Well, I'll take my inspiration die back.
And I'm going to use this as a distracting strike.
All right.
14 points.
All right, so 14. All right, breaks him up. He completely falls apart and
After
bones.
he attacked the other one, he spins around under, and he sees Dar take that one out. He spins underneath Calcrix and just hammers through.
All right, perfect. Very nice there, Torn. All right, we come out of initiative here. What do you guys do?
I thought the leathery dude was still up.
No, they're all down.
They're all down.
I make a crown of bone.
They're all down.
Man, I'm a little parched. Take this time to just sit down, relax. Have a beer and a nap.
With my carpenter's tools, I make the helmet out of bones.
You're gonna need a lot of time for that, buddy.
Elle will go to the orc and cut off his right hand.
Okay. All right. Yeah. I mean, it has. It no longer the orc hand doesn't even look. It's definitely. It's been dead for a while. It's even got claws on it. Now the fingernails have grown out on it. But yep. Go ahead and take another orc hand. See if you guys get more collection. Yeah. All right. Dar, what are you doing?
Dar's gonna go in the corner and sit down and open a flask and pour himself a fucking beer.
All right, perfect. Valiant, what are you gonna do?
He's just going to chill and keep an eye out.
All right.
He'll watch particularly the entrance we just came through.
Perfect. All right. So you're just looking back, watching. All right, Kit, what are you gonna do?
I drop out of wolf form, and then I just look around to see if there's anything worth looking for.
All right.
And I'll look around and look.
Yeah, make a perception check for me.
I got 14 on the die.
Okay. You actually looking around, you find a corpse body. It looks like probably an elven female. At one point in time, that you find her under some wrecked furniture, and she has a pouch on her with on her belt, and it contains 670 silver pieces.
I have 2,000.
So probably a fallen adventure at some time. Somebody was down here and
You can keep
probably
the silver
fell to
in
these
this group.
skeletons in this and this orc white that's down here probably what happened to her.
How many sword pieces?
670. 670.
You have 6.
Erebus, what are you doing?
So I'm gonna search the room for secret doors, anything hidden.
All right, go ahead. Give me a perception check.
Alright. So, natural 20. And...
All right, perfect. So you will find a secret door on the eastern wall here of this room here. So,
Nice.
right.
Probably right where Dar is sitting with his back against the tree.
No, more or less where Jot is flying around, just kind of hovering. Jot's just flying over there, and you, as you look over, you come over there, and you sure enough find a secret door on the eastern wall.
Nice. And then, can you also clarify the tomb, the body there? Is that openable or?
The altar it actually has a dead dead dwarf. It's not.
It's not a sarcophagus. Sorry.
It's not a sarcophagus. It's an altar.
Okay.
And on top of the altar is remains of a long dead dwarf in half plate mail with his arms crossed.
Okay.
Is he like old enough that it's just a skeleton?
For whatever reason, there's still some sort of remains of some flesh on him, but you don't know how that would happen. You would think.
How tall is that? Is it accessible or is it way up in the air?
Oh no, it's accessible. It's just an altar about 3 feet up.
All right, so I want to examine that body too.
Yeah, there's nothing nothing you find nothing of value or anything like that on him. And it's probably the body's probably about 100 years old. You figure.
Right.
Yeah.
Someone else can go.
Go ahead, Al.
The half orc was in plate mail, correct? So
Half plate. Yep.
So both the half orc and the orc body and the dwarf are in half plate.
That is correct.
Okay. I will take 10 minutes and start casting detect magic on the ritual.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Bill,
Yes.
after quickly downing 3 beers out of my mug, Dar's going to stand up with his sword. He's going to wander over and take a look at the altar and look at the dwarves. If he anything that might tell us who it was or anything.
Yeah, you're not gonna find anything in the sense. There's nothing in the sense of saying who this dwarf was or anything. As I said, everything in here that was dwarven, like the dwarven gods, that were drawn here on the wall, everything's been defiled, and you really just can't make anything out as just one as time has gone by. And it looks like the orcs have just really defiled this room that you can't really even make out which of the dwarven gods. You can't say, well, this one is, this one or that one. You just can't make out any of that. Yeah. So really nothing. Guys won't find anything else. You get, once you do the detect magic, you're going to get a necrotic magic on the orc white as well as the bones in this room.
Okay. But nothing else, nothing on them, nothing
No.
around the border of the room.
No.
Including the dwarf?
The dwarf, nothing. No.
Okay. But the energy is still lingering on the bones like they would if it had been destroyed, or it seems stronger than that, like it's still...
Make a Arcana check for me on this. Yeah, so it's definitely in the sense that whoever cast these spells on these creatures or whatever, you definitely get a sense that these things probably will come back in form. They could very well form back into skeletons. This white could very well become another, resemble another white. There's definitely some dark magic. You get that in this this room, especially over by the altar, with these bodies. That it's very dark and necrotic magic, and you think this probably is not the best room to rest in.
Right? Hey, Calcrix, can you bring some of these bones out of here? We're gonna get some of this stuff dispersed around so that they don't come back, if at all possible.
Let's go throw them in the water.
Sure.
Otherwise, I think they're coming right back.
All right, so Calcrix will pick up a few of the bones in his mouth, and as he starts to try to fly out the room, he bounces back and kind of falls down on the ground, like some sort of
I'll try to carry a single bone out.
It doesn't let you.
It like stops me.
Yep. As soon as you try to go out the room, all of a sudden this force of basically like this wall of force, just an energy, some sort of energy, black, and you feel this necrotic, kind of over you a little bit. You just feel like your soul is, something's being sucked out of you. You don't take any damage, but you feel like you can't take these bones out of this room.
All right. Well, on the white, then I'm going to call down Sacred Flame 3 times in a row and say, "Dodge that!"
All right.
So we're doing salt and burn?
So yeah, so you're burning it, no problem.
Yep. 28 points.
The salt and burn.
All right. Well, if we're going to go through...
Did the bones seem affected, or are they still there?
The bones are still there. The white's body is burnt up. The orc body is burnt up, but there's even bones still, of course, with that. But the bones still seem, they char. He does it and he chars the bones, but in a sense, the bones are still, seem to be somewhat intact. I mean, they're spread out all over, but you guys can put some in a pile or whatever. When you kill them, they burst out. But you definitely, Elle definitely still got necrotic magic kind of going off of them.
Try to strip the plate mail off then.
Yeah, you can do that.
All right.
You mean half plate?
Dar, you want us to try to move the dwarf body out?
Dar has another great beer. Puts his hand over his heart, pulls his beer mug aloft, and says, "On the last poor dwarf boy, I knew him not, Erebus, a dwarf of infinite power of most excellent practicality. He hath borne death on his back 1,000 times, and now how abhorred in my imagination it is. My gorge reels at it. Here hung those lips that have kissed ill once I know not how often. Let us leave him be where he is."
All right. Dar, you can take an die of inspiration for that.
Okay.
All right, and I will open the secret door.
All right. So you open the secret door, and it's purely just a 10-foot by 10-foot hallway.
Okay, I will check for traps on
Go.
the ground.
Go ahead.
All right, and that is a 20.
All right. So there's no traps in here. However, directly across from the doorway is another secret door.
Sweet. All right, I will check it for traps unless you already say it's good.
No, you're good. It's not.
Okay, so I will open that door as well.
All right. Perfect.
And dun dun dun, we have a
Then summon it first.
What did I just say?
100% jotted first?
No. We have a deal. That will not be happening.
No.
Oh.
Well,
He's
could
not
be
my
a
he's not
scout.
my exploratory. That's why we've got Torm and Dark.
They find things just fine.
Mm-hmm.
You
I
can't
saw her
compare
there,
me
and
to
then they proved me right or wrong.
this dwarf or whatever his species is.
Alright, so where are you? Alright.
That's rather
Camera
nice
back.
for
Dun,
all
dun,
of us.
dun. It's amazing television.
Dun-dun-dun-dun.
Commercial break is over.
I almost choked on my pizza.
How do you choke on that deliciousness?
All right, so this is kind of what you see here. First off, it's a hallway. There's 4 doors, 2 on the northern wall, 2 on the southern wall. And further down in this dark, dreary room here, you see this, looks like probably a well. Let me see here if there's anything else I can give you description-wise right now, just as you open the door. You probably see, like, further down, maybe some smashed, where this well is, probably some smashed furniture and other debris scattered about the floor. You do see that the hallway, beyond that well, so it seems like the well, where this well is the room opens up, and beyond that is another hallway that continues eastward. And that is probably
But we'll see.
all you're gonna get right now.
Okay, I'm entering the room.
No, you're not.
Never mind.
All right, well, he starts coming towards you, Erebus.
And then
I will say, hold my hand. Wait. And you can blast past me, I guess. I'm not going to stop him. Otherwise, I'm going to move forward
I'm
and listen at
actually
the
gonna
first door.
step with caution past him. I'm not gonna just blast past him. I'm gonna actually be looking around to see if I see anything.
Torn.
I just told you what you saw.
Torn, it's my
Oh,
job to
but I'm
explore.
gonna make like a perception to see.
Are you listening?
I can't.
Torn, it's my job to explore. Can you be patient for a minute?
Fine.
Thank you.
I'm missing.
As soon as there's an enemy, I'll let you go. Alright, so I want to listen at both doors. I also want to check the ground for tracks.
Yep, go ahead and give me a perception check. And while you're doing that, what is Dar doing? Okay, got it.
Is there the altar that the dwarf was laying on? Now that I've finished my soliloquy, let us take a look and see what. He's tapping on it a little here, tapping on it a little there. He's trying to see if there's anything hollow, looking for anything that might. See if this altar is actually, something that has like a box or something, or does it slide across the floor a little, or it might open up?
No, you and Erebus, spent some time already kind of doing that, and there doesn't seem to be anything. There doesn't seem to be any sort of stonework where something would pop out or anything like that. You're not getting any indication of that. So.
In that case, I finished the beer in my mug, I attached it to my belt, and I walked towards where they're going.
All right.
Let's see if we're going to continue on.
Give you a minute on that. Elle, what are you doing?
So I finished stripping the half plate off of the leathery orc.
Yeah.
A couple more times with Sacred Flame, and I'll place the half plate outside the door.
Okay.
But other than that, I'm going to look at the leathery dwarf as well and say, Dar, don't you think we should get him out of this defiled room?
All right.
Rest.
While this is happening.
No, you're doing what you're doing.
Just because they came in and defiled it, why would
be
lazy
patient,
for us.
buddy.
Anything, those bones need to be
All right, Valiant, what are you doing?
Valiant sits down and starts to study his book on the conditional probability of an asteroid crashing into Pluto.
All right.
Conditioned on what?
Albino.
You're gonna want to know that condition.
All right, and Katara, what are you doing?
Statistical advantage idea that what we're going to be doing here is
Katara, what are you
I'm
doing?
confused.
Don't listen to dwarves trying to do math.
Yeah.
It'll confuse you.
Yeah, I'll confuse you. What are you gonna do, Kit?
I slowly fall behind Erebus.
All right, so behind Erebus and Torn there.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And apparently Dar too.
Yeah, Dar's still kind of messing around, looking over at the altar and stuff. All right, so let's go back to Erebus. So Erebus, you don't see any tracks whatsoever here along the floor here, and no traps as well. And
I hear anything in either room? Or pick one, the left one?
go ahead and give me a perception check. Another one.
And it's 23.
Yeah, no. So you don't hear anything at the door or anything, in at these doors at all. Actually, you're nothing in the hallway. No, you don't hear anything.
Okay, so I'm gonna open the left door. Did I check it for traps? Do I need to do that too?
No, I'll give you that. It's not trapped. Okay. Neither of them are trapped here. These first two doors.
So I'll kind of wave Torn up since I told him I wouldn't exclude him here, and tell him point to the door. I'm about to open it, Torn.
Okay.
I'm gonna just point to it quietly. I'm not saying that, but then I'll open that door.
Okay. So you open the door. It looks like this room was probably some sort of living quarter at one time. There is, a broken down bed. There's graffiti, orc graffiti along the wall, and you actually you might even find a couple of bones here, probably skeletal remains of probably orcs and dwarves here. Like this might have been
Sacred battle.
a battle here in this room at one time.
Okay. So did I look through the room then, or should I do that as well?
You can go ahead and if you
I'll
want to look through,
that.
you can go ahead and give me a perception check if you go on and kind of look around.
Wow. 28.
Okay. So you find this old but well kept glaive depicting a dragon on the haft of it. So it's got this glaive has a dragon on it.
Nice.
You're not sure the value of it, but it might catch. It might get some coin.
Oh,
Okay.
we don't have
Blade's
to
huge though, isn't it? Is that like 6 feet long, something crazy?
Yeah, it's.
Okay.
Wait,
Alright, so I'm gonna just
One sec.
point to it. I'm not picking it up.
Okay.
I'll see if I'm proficient with a glaive.
Okay.
Because I might take
Well, I
it.
bet you are. And I'm gonna move out to the other door and I'll open it as well. Assuming I need, or check for traps if I need to.
No, the door's definitely not trapped.
Okay, so yeah, I'll do the same thing. We'll look at this side.
Okay, perfect. All right, in this side, however, you open the door. And here are 6 dwarven skeletons.
Okay, and I will close the door.
All right. All right.
I might think
What's
about,
that?
I might come back to that. The glaive.
Don't worry, I'm calling for you.
All right, so you close the door quickly. You open it. You see these
Yes, I do.
6 dwarven skeletons, and just close the door. All right.
Let's rid them of this world.
And I will wave Torn over. Torn, did you figure out if you're grabbing the glaive or not?
Oh yeah, he'll pick up the glaive and put it in his bag.
You can't put it. It's a glaive, man. It's like 6 feet tall.
He's actually gonna put his shield and his battle axe away and have the glaive out two-handed with a 5-foot range.
Okay.
Nice. You can be second rank. And I will. If Dar's gotten done sitting on the ground crying or whatever he was doing, I will wave him over as well.
All right. So you're gonna wave Dar on over. Tell her.
Boasting of flying.
I don't know. I don't understand that language. And I will. I'll hold up 6, right? And so you guys can't see it. Anyway, I'll hold up 6 and point in there.
Oh, my dog doesn't understand that.
So I'm assuming.
That's why I showed
I guess a tactician.
All right. So I'm assuming
You can
that.
back me up a square diagonal and let those guys run in first.
Yep. I'm running in first.
All right. Hold on. So move
Of
you
course you will.
back a square.
And I'll actually pull out Shadow Smite though.
Dar and Torn. All right. You pull out Shadow Smite. All right.
Yeah, we'll switch out.
Kit there. Oh, Calcrix.
When we open the door, I can just take a swing at him.
Valiant, are you gonna get on up, stop reading your book, and check out what they're dealing with, or are you gonna just sit back and keep reading?
Let me make a spot check. Yeah, I took it.
All right, so he gets up, realizes, oh wait, we're moving. All right. Okay, so I will.
Can you get the thunder?
The thunder.
I can open the door and then use my glaive.
Right now, a thunderstruck stuck in my head.
Surprise attack.
All right. 1 second.
Wait, is it surprise?
Huh? No, it's not a surprise, buddy.
You ruined it, Airbus.
They're not surprised.
Yeah, I ruined it. That's right.
Yes, you did. How dare you?
How dare you ruin my glaive attack.
Alright.
Ooh, and it's a dragon card.
Sorry, guys. I'm just finding that card. And there they are. Oh, wow. Jeez.
Torn, did you find out if you can attack in the first rank, the first row?
It has reach. The weapon has reach. And I have my proficiency with it.
Oh, I'm sure you're proficient at that.
Okay, so I'm going to keep the same initiative. We're not switching
Yeah.
initiative here. So, Erebus, you are standing back, ready to take a shot, I'm assuming?
Yeah, I wasn't gonna switch over Shadow Smite, but if that's...
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, that's true. Shadow Smite. Yeah, I'm sorry. I
Yeah,
forgot about that.
might get jammed up. All ready to shoot. You're right.
Okay.
Makes more sense in this case.
Yes, but in the wait and take a rest. You make that.
Nope, they couldn't.
I'm tired.
All right, so...
We just rested an hour before that room.
Yes, we did. That is
Is it
definitely
a bonus?
true.
Is it a bonus action to open the door?
Yes.
No, it's just you can do that as an and it doesn't count as an action there to open
Yeah,
the door.
he'll open the door
All right.
and he'll see one
You'll see 6 of them in the room, buddy.
and one's 10 feet away. He's gonna stay right here and swing on the one 5 feet away. 'Cause
Okay,
this thing has
go right
reach.
ahead.
Ooh, a 20 total
20's gonna hit.
for 11 points.
All right, it does not fall. Okay.
And now, so he can open up room, he's going to step into the room just 5 feet. So you can move right here.
All right, so you step into the room.
Yep.
All right.
What you talking to me?
All right.
I think I have a shot now, Bill.
Yeah, you can definitely take a shot once he steps in the room. That's
That's what I was hoping for.
Go ahead. You can
Yeah.
shoot the same one if you want that he cranked on.
Yeah, let me see if I can hide from him first. I don't know if that's reasonable or not, but a 20 on stealth.
Yeah, they don't seem to be paying attention to you.
Alright, perfect. Alright, take a shot. Alright, yeah, that hits. Wow, terrible damage though. Lots of ones. Alright, 14 points.
Yeah, so that one blasts and goes down. So bones.
And I'll
Splatter.
right. I don't think I can move anyway. I think I'm out. So.
Yeah, you're
Thanks.
out. Yeah, that would be it. So three of the skeletons swarm around you there, Torn. And now your AC is what, an 18 because you are using the glaive?
18.
All right.
Wait, do I have great weapon fighting? I think I do.
Well, I don't think you do.
Or do I have dueling? I actually have
Where's your
dueling.
character sheet?
Oh,
Should
look.
say on it. All right, so the three are attacking you, buddy. All right.
Nope, it doesn't say.
So the first one swings down and misses at you. The second one hits you, however, and the third one misses. So the one hits you
So I'll take great weapon fighting.
and swipes you with this mace right in your head for 4 points of damage.
I'm so scared. 4 points of damage? I'm gonna die.
All
Mocking the DM.
right.
That is never a good idea to mock the DM.
That's exactly what I was thinking, Torn.
All right, Elle, you are up.
Alright, move me right behind Torn.
So I'm taking great weapon fighting because it doesn't say.
Gravella, cast these skeletons aside your influence. And I am turning undead.
Woohoo!
No.
Only Torn can hurt enemies.
A wisdom saving throw for each of them. In fact, any undead that can hear me within 30 feet or see me.
No, hear and see you.
What's the DC?
14.
Doesn't have to be hear and see you.
Torn, you hadn't already chosen a fighting style?
It wasn't on my character sheet.
Yeah, I thought we did. We'll look at your character sheet later. All right, so they don't seem to back off.
None of them?
None of them.
Wow.
I can really like the Sanders.
Gravella, you have no power here.
6 guys and they all make their saves?
Well, they don't seem to. Yeah, they don't seem to pay you any mind.
Stick to buffing, I guess.
Let's see. Yeah, as a bonus, she's going to do Shield of Faith.
Okay.
You're not going to pay attention to me. She'll step into. Well, she can't step in. It's
No.
free right there.
Yeah, can't step into the room. Basically,
She's going to step one away to the side. Draw them out might be more advantageous for him.
Oh, they're coming at me.
all right.
Yes, I know they're coming at you. You might want to draw them out so that there's more people that can.
I'm trying to get in there so more people can come in.
All right, Dar, you are up.
Look at that.
You are right in front of the doorway. You are right next to Torn at the doorway. And he is inside the room. You are right outside the room. There is a skeleton right in the doorway.
Looking kind of bleary and red-eyed, he grabs Gladys with both hands,
Wait, what's the
slams
damage on
his
him?
right shoulder into the doorway, and almost falls over as he brings Gladys back up
I have
with
the
his
damn
sword
one.
at the skeleton in front of him. Told you I'm tired. 17.
Yeah, that hits.
15 points of damage. Roll a 10. I don't like that 12-sider. I'm gonna keep it.
All right, so yeah, that one busts up into bones.
That's the one I hate.
No, that's a different one. Yeah, that one's dead already.
So, yeah, since it busts up into bones, Dark kind of stumbles, trips over the door sill and almost falls over, but catches himself again as he gets up, and he's now going to be
Steps in the room.
Yeah.
Got it. All right, that's Dar. Qatar, you are up.
I believe I can actually step in and move 5 feet over. I should have enough movement.
Yep, you can do that if you
Sorry,
want.
I got a visitor.
That's what you can do is move me over there so I can decide.
Yep, got you. All right, Kit, you are up. So you saw Dar take a swing, take one down. He steps in the room to open up an area if you wanted to go in there or not.
I was actually thinking of doing my newest animal form, wild shape, which I was thinking constrictor snake. Just slithering through there, because wrapping around one.
Okay. Yes.
I think I provoked from that one skeleton.
No, you don't, because as long as you stay within.
No, there's the one that's in the corner, the big white one that's next to him.
Oh, yeah, as you cross. Oh, that's right, because you step in and you leave his. Thank you. Yep, you're right. I forgot about that one. All right, but he is gonna miss you. So, thanks. All right, so you are turning into a snake.
A constrictor.
All right.
Oh, constrictor.
Boa. I'm gonna use my bow.
All right. Just happens.
Use my bow to take me back. Now I have so many ideas next time you turn into it.
What?
Just whip you into it.
Trying to find the character piece.
Oh, I have one. That's all. Literally, I was just stepping over. I happen to have sneaky snake. So,
A little snake.
all right, they're a little big though. This is probably way bigger than you, but it's fine.
Yeah, it's a large beast, unaligned, but
All right, well, it's large if you coil it up and everything. But yeah, I mean, I do have snake figures, but this is a little more fun. All right.
it's snake.
All right, so you bonus action turn into your snake there, and I'm assuming you're gonna wrap coil around and attack. This should be interesting.
My attack would be I'm going to try to do the constrictors, the melee weapon attack.
Okay.
Reach 5 feet, one creature. It's a +4 to hit.
All right.
So I just
Roll to attack.
I got 11 plus 4 to hit.
That is gonna hit.
15.
Yep, that'll hit them.
Sweet. And then 6 plus 1 8. Or no, it's 1d8 plus 2. I rolled an 8 plus 2 would be 10.
Nice.
All right.
Points of damage.
All right. So yep, you.
And the target's grappled.
All right. Perfect. All right.
The escape DC is 14.
14. All right. So I'll roll that.
That's on his turn.
Yeah, on his turn. Okay. Perfect. Very nice. All right. Got Kit. Valiant, you are up.
Can I get line of sight of any of them?
So yeah, if you you can move to the doorway, to be honest. So, or across the hall next to Erebus. You could have line of sight, absolutely, if you want to not.
Go ahead and move next to Erebus. Erebus.
Okay.
So I'll move over to Erebus and I'll just throw an acid splash at one.
All right. DC 13.
Weak sauce.
Haha. 14 on the die.
With sausages.
Sausages?
Ha ha. All right, new round. Erebus, you are up.
Jock's baker's tipped over.
Oh, that's fine.
He's just chilling.
He's just
All right,
chilling.
I'll,
He doesn't care about this. It's like,
Yeah,
this
sure.
undead is just boring. I can't do anything here, Erebus.
Tell me about it. Alright, so I'll shift 5 hide. So that's actually low. It's 14.
Oh.
Might see me.
Yeah, you might. Nope. Does not.
Alright, that's good.
Roll the 5
Alright,
on
and
it.
then I'll take a shot. I think there's one that's, well, I don't know how tough these things are. I'll take a shot at
You
the
can't, yeah, the
non-resistance.
wounded one is actually, she's wrapped it up. She's constricting
yeah, I
it.
will
Yeah, you
take
don't
a
want to
shot.
take a shot.
Yeah, we will pick a different one.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's a
Let's aim
hit.
for the head.
AC 21.
Yeah,
I'll let
that
you take care of
hits.
that. I'm not going to shoot into that mess.
Yeah.
22 points.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, so it just explodes. Just blows up there. So I'm going to just say this one here across.
Yeah, pick one.
Perfect. All right. Very nice. Yep. Yeah. Sorry, kid. Sorry I shot you.
Yeah.
All right. You're done then?
I'm done, yep.
All right. Perfect. Torn, you are up.
Get. Glaive.
All right.
My favorite weapon.
You said you just found.
Yeah, they just found my luck, but whatever, it's all good.
Yep.
It's a dragon glaive, it's cool.
What'd you roll, buddy?
Oh wait, these aren't mine.
He's like trying to grab cards for the other campaign. I'll use
No,
this.
that's Zazriel's. Those are Zazriel's.
Yeah, I know. I just messed up. I'm gonna use one of Zazriel's luck cards.
Hey,
Does a 10 hit?
He's not here, so
Hey, does a 10 hit?
a 10 does not hit, buddy. Sorry. I think you're pretty much done, aren't you?
Yeah.
Pretty much
When
shot
I roll for calculus.
your load there on everything else
Have
earlier.
you remembered calculus though?
Yeah, Calcrix he decided not to come on in yet, but he will. Don't worry.
Because I'm a roll.
Oh. All right. So first, the one is it at the beginning of his turn that he can try to break free of the grapple? What are the things on Kit for the constrictor, or is that at the end?
I don't know.
All right. Let me
It
take.
doesn't really say.
Let me take a look. So it's a giant constrictor snake here. All
It
right.
says constrictor snake. It's at the back. It's at the appendix B of the handbook.
Okay.
Escaping a grapple is an action.
Oh no, I know that part. It's just I want to know if it's at the beginning of the turn or end of the turn where you can, you know.
Oh, so you have to look, it is you have to look up grappling cards.
If it's just a normal grapple, then it's an action, so you do it on your turn, whenever you want.
Yeah. I mean, there's just there's some special things and creatures out here, guys, that have a little different. I just want to make sure that I'm just a grapple. Okay. Because yeah, there's some special stuff out there that
Yeah, I can't take action to the
do a little different. All right. All right. So let's see if it. What's the DC on that?
DC is 14.
14. So he does manage to slip out. So he does get out of the grapple. So that's his action. And then the other two. So one is attacking Torn. Misses. Just swipes over. And the other one is going for Dar. That one hits though. Alright. So Dar.
Man, I'm throwing shade today.
Just it hits you right in the chest for 3 points of damage, Dar. Really? Yeah.
Dar's not lucky when it comes to not taking damage.
No.
That's his strong suit.
It's what we do.
All right, L, you are up.
All right. Well, since they won't pay attention to my attempt to shun them, step her forward as she draws her blade, and she will stand next to Thorn and try to stab the one next between Thorn and Dar.
Okay, go ahead.
AC 21.
That is gonna hit.
Remember, this one I hit.
8 points of damage,
Okay, I
baby.
went to the doorway. Okay?
How many?
8.
8. Yeah, that one falls.
Nice. And she'll actually, once that one falls, she'll step forward one.
Okay.
Wait, it's Calcrix. Oh.
How would that work? Actually, you won't be able to step forward one because that's the square. What's her name's in? Kit's in that square, really.
It is in the square. Okay.
Yeah, Kit's in that square. Sorry.
For people where she was.
Yeah.
And you moved the wrong one again. I'm the one with the green base.
All right, it doesn't matter. I'll fix it in a
Alright.
moment. All right. Well, my
You're which figured as you are.
exactly. You're gonna be that damn figure, Dan, by the end of the night.
I'm just gonna laugh where it's like, how did Billy get in the middle? I don't know.
Just roll with it, man. Just say, hey, I'm in the hallway. I don't know why, Bill.
You're talking about.
All right, Calcrix, staying put. Dar, you are up.
Sorry, I lost my camera again.
All right, Dar, you're up.
How many times are you gonna have that thing fall over?
He drinks ale, so what happens?
Yes. Drinking that ale.
We like shaky cam.
Okay, so Dara's gonna bring in that one in front of him then. Got the glasses.
I should probably try mine.
14 hit.
14 hits.
14 hits for 11. Oh no, wait, that's only for 9 points of damage.
All right, 9 points of damage. It is still up.
Okay, and I'm gonna shift so I'm between the two of them now.
You can't. That's actually, like I said, that's actually where Kit is.
Not that one. The one behind it.
Oh, you're gonna come around him?
The other square between the two of them.
The other square between the two of them. Can I slip between there?
Oh, yeah, you could squeeze in there. Yeah, that's true.
Oh, through her square, I guess.
Yeah, through her square. Yes. You just
I
have-
probably could have done the same, yeah.
Yeah.
I like how we see the top of
Somebody else wants
Janie's
to
head.
All right, Kit, you are up.
What?
You're up, Kit.
Okay, how many are left?
2 are left. One on, one seems to be on Dar, and the other one is on, Torn.
Which one am I closest to?
You're close to both of them. One on each side of you.
I'm actually gonna attempt to bite.
Oh, okay.
Poison
Sounds
bite.
gross.
Which one are you gonna bite? The one on Torn or the one on Dar?
Dar.
All right.
Dar, dar. Darling.
Woo!
Darling.
I got 18 plus 4, so
Nice.
I got a 22 to hit.
There you go.
Great job.
1d6 plus 2 for damage. We got 3 damage.
All right. Total 3.
Total 3.
All right. Still up there. All right.
I did damage to it.
Yeah. Very nice. Then from right next to Erebus, you hear this, and coming out of the wall right at you, Erebus, this dwarfish figure comes out of the wall and swipes his hand down on at you.
my attention might change.
17. Or sorry, no, 18. Does that hit
No
you?
problem. Yeah, you hit.
All right.
I'm going at that door because we need the scouts more than you guys do. Anyways, I can take.
So
a
you
lot.
are going to take 13 points of necrotic damage
Oh,
here.
what?
Ow!
Nobody can resist necrotic damage except the bear.
And let me kind of describe a little bit, maybe better what you see here. It's what it looks like here is this translucent form of an armored dwarf that looks very old and decaying as he attacks you. As he came through the wall and swipes his hand as you feel like your life being sucked out of you there. He's like, oh. Valiant, you are up and you hear this and see this and hear Erebus probably make a little noise. Erebus doesn't usually make much noise, but probably with that shock.
It's a lot of damage. It might go.
Yeah. And you see this ghostly figure of this dwarf.
Alright, I point my finger and I pretend to cast magic missiles. 'Cause I don't have any. So I'm going to go ahead and acid splash. If there's two skeletons adjacent to each other, I can hit two, so are there any?
No, they're both separated 5 feet, the last two.
It's a pity.
Now in the middle.
I will go ahead and try to acid splash one of them.
All right.
Same old
The
stuff.
one on Torn or the one on Dar?
Or the one on Erebus.
No, it's the skeleton, not a ghost. Which one?
Yeah, I'll do the one on Dar.
All right.
Wait, that's a ghost?
Misses a saving throw. Ooh, look at that. I rolled a 5.
Oh my god.
I'm sad for him because he takes 2 points of damage.
All right, he's still up. So.
And I'm going to go ahead and move 30 feet out of the room. Erebus is going to need some help, guys. I can't do shit.
Oh yeah, you're not even in the room. You're in the hallway, actually. So you're right at the doorway of the hallway, and this dwarvish ghostly figure that's on Erebus is really he's 10 feet from, or about 5 feet away from you as well.
So is he right next to me?
No, he's 5 feet away. So Erebus is like kitty cornered from in the sense where you're at. So you're in the doorway. Erebus is, kind of behind you to the side against the wall on the other side, and on the opposite side. So on the left hand side of Erebus is where this ghost came out of the wall.
Did Erebus get hit by him?
Yes.
He did.
Doesn't look
You know what?
like a
Actually,
skull.
I'll change my mind. I'm gonna go ahead and approach the thing with my sword out, and I'll just stand there next to it.
All right.
Oh, that's super helpful.
I was about
Nice.
to go.
And that's it. Thanks, Bobo.
All right.
Okay, you got in the way of my glaive. Actually, no, you got out of my
Good
glaive.
gameplay, Baylor. That's good gameplay.
I'm a tactician.
All right. It is a new round. Erebus, you are up.
Alright, I'm gonna drop the bow, full Shadow Smite, and try to take this thing.
All right.
I think we're gonna want some magic on this. I don't know if that's true or not, but we'll give it a shot. Oh, it's not the greatest roll though. So that is a 17.
A 17 hits.
Alright, that's good. And and I drew Valiant, thank you. So I should get my sneak. So 10, 18, 4, 22 points.
Very nice. All right.
Does it bleed?
Does not bleed. It just.
Yeah, but what doesn't seem to.
It coils back. Surprised it looks at you with disgust as it coils back a little bit once you hit it with Shadow Smite there.
And I don't think I want to move at all. But I might. I'm gonna whisper to Calcrix, you breathe on this thing?
So I can try, but if I breathe on, I can get you guys too. You're not in the.
Alright.
We're not in the. You're not in the best spots. It says.
I duck a little.
All right. So you'll see. So I'll see what I can do. All right. That's Erebus. Torn is up.
Okay, attacking this one in front of me.
All right.
18 is gonna hit.
Yep.
For another 11 points.
All right. It smashes. Bones go all over the place.
I wish Cleve was in this version. Oh,
That is
because
not.
I remember Flamethrower just cleaving through 3 people at once.
All right. So what else do you do?
If you have great weapon, that's part of it.
Oh wait, it is great.
Let's.
One sec.
Yeah. You don't have an enemy near you though right now. There's
5 feet distance. Remember.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right. Your new weapon. Yeah.
It is part of great weapon.
Yep. 2 benefits to it. One that you can.
I'm gonna say right now you don't have that because we're gonna look at your character sheet later on. Because I don't think you took great weapon, buddy.
It doesn't say that on great weapon.
All right, don't worry about it. We'll take a look at it later.
But after I cleave through that,
Yeah.
I'm going to engage the ghost actually.
All right, so you come out of the room, go engage with the ghost. Perfect. All right, so the last remaining skeleton is gonna attack Dar there. And what's your AC, Dar?
15.
All right, so he hits you. All right, and so Dar, you take another 4 points of damage, so I have you at -7.
Yeah.
All right.
Ah, that wasn't very nice. I told you I'm tired. I ain't got time for this bullshit.
All right, Elle, you are up.
Cut you.
Alright, Elle is up. She's gonna step through the door. Barely, so that she's right behind Torm. And
Okay.
I am going to let loose a guiding bolt.
Okay.
And I'm gonna use an advantage die.
All right.
Yay, I'll take it, thank you.
Oh, let's see. So. AC 14.
That's gonna hit.
Alright, good. My advantage die actually did worse. Oh well. Alright. Damn. 19 points damage.
Very nice. Coil's back.
All of it radiant as well.
Okay.
Yeah, that might do a lot to the
If
ghost.
it's vulnerable at all. Do not know.
Does it seem coily more?
So what?
What? I said nothing.
All right. Yeah.
Oh, and she says, and Dar, you thought he went to his rest, did you?
All right. So.
That's funny.
Why don't you come ask him?
You tell us.
I'm busy fighting the skeleton on the side of the lead thing. When the fucking battle's over.
He came to visit us. A little different.
Purpose is out there. Valiant's with him. They had that.
Yeah, okay.
All right. So Calcrix will fly over on top of Erebus and breathe down on this thing here. So
Okay, I'm rolling.
yep, go ahead and roll me your 5d8, buddy.
1, 2, and then 3, 4, and then a 5th one, which is right.
How does one have 5
Here.
D6?
Ready to see?
Yeah, go ahead, roll, buddy.
Whew. 1, 8. 25.
25.
Mental math sucks.
Alright.
No, it don't.
Love math.
But
That's
Alright.
my whole life. Mental math.
Mental math. Gotta love it. Exactly. Got it. Alright. So, yeah. It screeches out. Dar, you are up.
Alright. I really need a beer after this. He swings back Gladys really far, and spins him around backwards, so the axe goes all the way around backwards and tries to hit it. He's still going to try to hit, but he's hit the opposite direction that he was going to hit. He just kind of went too far with his swing and ended up doing a 20 roll.
Disadvantage, Dar.
But he still rolled a 16 on the die for a 21 to hit,
That hits.
and that's another 8 points of damage.
Alright, so that one scatters. The bones fly
As it
out.
matters, he continues that spin the backwards way, and heads into the wall on the side and falls down.
Alright. Alright, got it. Perfect. Thanks, Dar. Alright. Alright, Kit, you are up.
I start slithering over to where they are, or Erebus is, and attempt to help with that.
Alright, I could say you could probably, because you're this large snake, if you wanted to try to just bite over and retract kind of back behind Torn, you could do so. So you kind of slither in there, take a bite, and then just retract right behind Torn.
Let's do that.
Magic balls.
I roll a 13 on a die. So
That's gonna hit.
17.
You'll hit.
And then I need my D6.
King of D6.
I rolled a 2 on the die, so 4 total.
Alright, got it. Perfect. Alright. Now this dwarf, and his face just kind of opens wide and these nasty teeth appear. His eyes glow red. And I need everybody except for Dar to go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw.
I hate you, terrified.
Are we feeling scared or some other?
Yes, scared.
Okay.
Frightened,
I'm taking
I
the.
should say.
I'm frightened.
Natural 20.
Same.
Which one of my faces
I
on
actually got the
that?
natural 20 as well.
Oh, wow. All right.
And then my saving throw plus 4 for wisdom.
All right, so I know Torn failed, correct?
Next.
What did you roll, by the way?
A 2 on the die.
A 2 on the die. All right, we'll come back to you. Valiant, what did you roll?
I got a 10 total and all his scholarly strength, so he failed.
All right, so 10 total. That's good. And then L, what about you?
So I used another advantage die. I didn't want to be running here. And a total of 16.
Okay, so you make it. So the 20s definitely, natural 20s make it. The 16 definitely makes it. The 10 fails, and so does the 2. However, the 2 also,
Ooh.
as you are frightened, you also age.
Of course, I'm the orc.
You age 30 years.
Oh my god.
So you have now 30 years. Yes.
So I'm
Yeah, so you
48.
age.
I'm 48.
Boy, you look so old. I haven't.
Wow, you do realize the orcs only live for about 50, right?
You realize that discriminates against humans.
Yeah, it's pretty nasty.
Martin starts to gray and everything, and the alien looks just a little more mature.
Wait, one sec. I'm looking at the half-orc class quickly.
Calcrix,
I mean,
race. Calcrix, don't resist.
Oh, that's true. I forgot to roll for Calcrix. Thank you for reminding me. Actually.
Calcrix is gonna get stronger. We want this.
Oh, yeah, he failed too miserably. So, Calcrix.
Failed miserably.
Wow.
Failed really miserably?
Yeah, well, just as bad as, I rolled a 3 on the die.
Come
Is
on.
he gonna age?
Yeah, he ages 40 years. So,
We'll take it.
He can't fit in the room with us.
alright.
Wait,
So,
I thought I couldn't be frightened as a half-orc.
oh. No,
I was like-
sorry, buddy.
I'm like, please.
After it's lived to 50, you're 48. You got 2 years left there, Chuck.
Wait, is that true?
No, you're fine, but he's like, is that true? If I'm gonna die in 2
Use the
years?
glaive as a walking stick. It's okay.
Wait, is there a way to reverse this?
What?
Hopefully there's a way to reverse this when they get back to town.
Yeah, it's expensive, buddy.
Yeah, we have a lot of silver.
You have a lot of silver.
Retire before you go senile, Torque.
Alright.
Ugh, what is this?
Alright.
Blade's a little heavy to pick up for an old man.
But the dragon ages 40 years, so does it grow?
So right now you have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of the fear is within your sight, and you cannot willingly move closer to the source. Okay? So you can't. No, you don't run away. Just can't move any closer to it, and use disadvantage on attacks.
You're paying for this, guys. You're paying for this.
All right. So Valiant, you are
I'm
up.
mad. My guy just started screaming.
The town guard is telling us we're paying for it.
Oh.
No, I'm actually talking to the ghost. Oh, you're paying.
Okay.
All right, Valiant, you are up.
So I have disadvantages, and I can't move closer to it.
That's correct. You are at
Spells.
You're at disadvantage and on it, and you can't
Wait.
move any closer.
How much bigger is Calcrix?
Aren't I next to it already?
Yeah, I mean you're in a sense, yeah, you're next to it. You just can't move any closer.
Okay.
So you're fine. You're there. I mean, you can't get any closer than you are. But you're just at disadvantage on your attack.
Got it though. What did Erebus do?
The last time he swung on it with his sword.
Alright, I'm gonna stay put and I'll just try to swing with my sword.
All right, go ahead and give me a roll. At disadvantage.
Wow, that's I rolled a 20 and a 6, so I missed it.
All right. All right, Erebus, you are up.
Okay. I'm gonna pull. I don't think this is gonna work, but I'm gonna pull my second short sword so I can get a couple swings in here.
Okay.
And I'll just because I don't think it's I don't think the non-magic weapons are gonna hurt. Anyway, blah blah blah. I'm gonna take my first swing, Shadow Smite.
All right, perfect.
All right. I think that's gonna miss. 13.
No, 13 hits.
All right. Cool. All right. So 19 points.
All right, so how do you finish this dwarf ghost?
This ghastly thing.
Yes, this ghastly thing here.
I guess just puts the Shadow Smite in the middle and then slices straight up and watches it fall apart.
Yeah.
I think I need a greater
it's all
restoration.
down.
I think this is a
And
curse.
it vanishes into air as you seem to take care of it there.
That's like 500
All right.
gold pieces for it to get
Very
a
nice.
restoration.
We will come out of rounds. The ghost is dead.
Okay, I'll probably need. Wait, do I go back to no? Nope.
No,
We need a greater restoration.
You're an old half orc.
I think this is a curse.
So finally we look around. Does he look old?
Yeah, he looks old. You know.
I think that's so funny.
Yeah. Maybe some of it. You see some of his orc hair now is falling out from the top of his head. He's kind of balding.
No,
up
he
top.
just has gray hair. He has gray hair.
Some gray hairs.
Got that little midlife belly going on.
Does anyone else look messed up?
You see Calcrix, it seems a little bit more mature as well. You know, he's a little bit bigger.
Does he do more damage? Question.
So we're probably looking a little more tasty now.
40 years, guys. 40 years. And still, dragons have a long life.
Yeah. So I wonder if his abilities have increased by a little
We
bit.
will see. The dungeon master will look at that while we're after this episode. All right. So what do you guys do?
So I'm gonna try to push everyone back. It came through the door the wall to my left.
Actually, and I mean, I think there's a doorway, to be honest, right there. So yeah, he literally just kind of came through the door. You know, right through the door.
Right, so I'm going to try to get everyone to push well back and open that door and look in.
Okay, so you're going to have everybody move back towards the room with the
where they
skeletons?
came from. It's way too crowded right now, so I'm going to try to just gently guide them backwards.
Okay, so everybody can...
I'll offer my arm to the old man.
Hey, Bill,
Yes.
I don't need it. I'm still a fighter.
just in case anybody happens to notice or has a good listen check, they're going to hear a snoring dwarf in the other room with a cloak curled up underneath his head.
All right. So Dar's sleeping in the other room. So you guys might, as Erebus is kind of waving you guys and saying maybe the Torn to stay with, you guys probably hear, and maybe as you start walking back, because you're like, where's Dar? And you see him sleeping on the floor, curled up against the wall, in that room with the bones of all those skeletons you guys just killed, the dwarven skeletons.
Erebus is going to look to Valian and El and say, what was that?
Wait, what?
Bill, do you want me to do a religion check?
Yeah, absolutely. Bless you.
Bless
We'll reach out to John.
Yeah, Valiant, if you want, you can do also,
Yeah, she didn't. I'm not sure. It definitely had no body.
John, what was that?
I'm guessing was that orc or that dwarf over there on the altar.
John says, I don't know. They're probably some sort of undead thing. I'm not good with undead. I don't care about undead. There's no soul there, Erebus. I don't care about undead.
That was a soul.
If it was a devil or a demon, I would care.
Know
But
about it.
there was no soul there. I know that. There's no soul.
Even in the thing over here?
Yeah, that thing that just striked you down, striked you and aged old man there.
As Erebus was trying to kind of wave people away, El is going to step forward and take his hand and take a look. And take a look at your body as to what just struck you.
That's a good point. Because I think I was the only one hit, right?
Yeah, you're the only one hit by
You
it.
are.
Yeah.
So,
And how do I feel? Anything?
You feel weakened. I mean, you definitely feel, like you're drained, like you're a little more tired now.
Right.
And just feel like, because you're not bleeding, but you definitely feel weaker, sluggish, tired.
So I'll tell El I'm fine.
And Valiant, do you want to do a knowledge or Arcana check on to see if you figure out if there was anything about that thing that attacked Erebus? Erebus was asking.
What about this age effect?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and make a roll, but from the history, from being a wizard, he's not very smart, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Let's find out.
I'll give you a roll.
15 total.
15
It's
total?
not bad.
Yeah, no, that's good. I mean, you're at least getting the sense that, you've, in the tomes, because you are a bookworm, that you have read that there's, ghosts, and it's probably was some sort of dwarven, maybe he was cursed down here, a ghost, or, you definitely, you and Elle, and still in here, in this room with the skeletons, this hallway, this whole area just, you both get this feeling like there's, death and probably dark magic involved in this area. It's, maybe it's even this area might be cursed. You're definitely, getting a very powerful sense that there's definitely a lot of powerful magic afoot in this area, and evil magic, death, and you figure, the age is probably a fact of that. The ghost has the ability to just not frighten people, but if they get really frightened, you can scare the life out of them, and that is probably what happened to Torn as well as Calcrix.
Right. So yeah, I'll probably be talking with Elle then about everything and convey it to the group with Elle about the situation. Say that it's a haunted spirit that resides here.
Yeah. And you think that Erebus will be fine after he rests and heals up.
Oh, is Erebus looking a little queasy or something?
Just a little weakened, it's
Maybe a little pale.
a little more, yeah. Instead of it, the dark skin's maybe a little bit more pale.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if Elle's checked Erebus out yet, but I'll just tell Elle, your friend looks a little off balance here.
I noticed. I think what we're going to need to do is find a place other than right here to test up, and not right next door either.
From my mom being a priest, do I think a greater restoration is...
You're not going to know that at all.
Man, I thought
Erebus is going to ask Elle and Valian if we find another ghost, will Torn age right to death?
I believe you would. Yes, that
Poor humans.
definitely pushing limit. I'm going to look over at the corpse of the wraith and hit it a couple more times.
There is no corpse. It's gone.
The wraith. The orc.
The orc. Oh, back there. Okay, so you'll go back in there and hit it a couple more times.
I can do it from 60 feet.
Oh,
so
okay.
I'm looking over there and I go zap, zap.
Okay, no problem. Yeah. All right.
it's slowly
All right.
regenerating.
Let's get. Well, I don't think that particular room where Dar is the best, but
No, didn't you both say that it all feels evil here?
yeah, I want to get the hell out of here.
Alright, so no, not Old Man Torn. Kit and I will pick up Dar and we'll bring him out.
I have to drop out of snake form first.
Okay, I'll drag Dar.
Wrap a little part around him and inch your way away.
Wait, does this...
Grab both sides and just drag him.
Zaz and I will drag Dar back to the main room.
Okay.
Is that weird feeling still there?
No. Once they get into the dwarven Great Hall, you don't have that. Neither Elle or Valiant have that feeling, and even the rest of you guys kind of feel a little breath of kind of fresh, in the sense of fresh air, because even you still have the water coming in from the other room, and so yeah, it feels a little. You guys get a little bit more a little bit more relief. Like, oh my goodness, okay, this doesn't feel as bad.
Nice.
So.
And then, despite Dar's request, I'm going to try to move the dwarven body out of that room.
All right. Yeah, you can move the dwarven body out.
Good. Ella, what's the way to deal with this body? Tribella seems to be useless here. I don't laugh, but I'm laughing.
Falling at that temple. Put a different element to it. But, so first of all, she's gonna check out the bones.
Okay.
And see if they are starting to actually do anything, like piecing each other together again or not.
No.
No. Okay. And then she's gonna go.
You think that could be a long length of time? You're not sure, but you feel like there's still magic in effect in that room, and as well as where you just killed the 6 other skeletons. You still feel like there's something there, some death presence, dark magic, where you're not sure in a sense of how long it might be. It could be hours, it could be days or weeks or months, but you feel at some point that it very well could be that these skeletons could reshape.
Alright, so she's going to take 10 minutes again and cast Detect Magic and go check it in the room with the 6.
Oh, and I'll hold.
Yeah, the same thing. Like I said, you're not going to get anything. You won't get anything magical. Let me see if you find anything else.
Quick.
1 second, buddy.
In there.
Yeah, Erebus will escort and also help search.
Yeah.
The doors as well.
Torrent's coming with because he wants to do something.
I'll do a perception in that room since I haven't searched it yet.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, you...
It's an 18.
Yep, you won't find anything of value in there.
And I don't want to open the next 2 doors.
Yeah, sure, yeah. So, nothing of value. And like I said, you're still getting that same thing, this dark death magic. The same sense that you figure that at some point these skeletons could reshape.
Would take any energy and reshape. Okay,
Yeah.
so, but she is going to hit the 2 closed doors, through the doors, into the room with, like, Detect Magic. So
Okay, yeah, no, you won't get anything magical on either of those.
Okay. So she's going to come back and let's maybe across the bridge. What do you think?
I'm going to drag this body back to the dwarven tombs upstairs.
That will be fine. You want to
Okay.
take the armor
Torn,
off?
what are you doing?
I'm going to hold up the glaive and say to Al, "Is this magical?"
No, it's not.
Okay. Just asking because it wasn't checked. Magical.
Okay,
It's pretty.
yeah. So, Erebus, you're going to... anybody going with Erebus to bring the body to the dwarven back?
Historically, Zaz would have, so if you're willing to say
Yeah.
that, that's okay.
Yep, absolutely. Yep, Zaz will go. Calcrix will go with you, too.
Perfect. And I guess I was asking about the armor. It will make it easier to carry. I don't know if it's sacrilegious, so... you want me to take it off? I'll take it off. I also don't give a shit, but...
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take off the armor. That's
Okay, you take off the half plate. Okay, no
And we'll
problem.
bring it up. And were there any tombs that were open, like empty?
There were 3 that were up there that
Alright, we'll
were...
put it in, and if there's a lid, we'll cover it up.
Yeah,
And,
you could, yeah. Mm-hmm.
And maybe Zaz will say some evil or good words. 50-50.
Yeah, 50-50 is Zaz.
And now that Dar's not here, we'll crack one of the other ones and see if there's anything in there.
Yeah, let me go back to there. Let me just see.
Just pick 2 at random. I don't remember how many there were. 20 or something.
Oh, there's like 21 or something like that. I got it here. I just want to see.
Now, Valen, what would be the minimum number to have a representative sample of 21?
Roll me a d20.
All right. Oh shit! Rolled a 1.
Oh, so nope, you don't find any.
Okay. I thought there was something bad. I was like, oh, we're gonna fight all alone.
No,
all right.
no.
So we look briefly and
Yeah.
look at the body, and someone
Yeah.
says some words, whatever
Yeah.
they are, and we'll come back down.
Wait, I thought you said you searched too.
So don't worry about it, buddy. All right. So you guys come back down. All right, perfect. All right,
And I think we're chilling. I think we're taking 8 now.
all right. So you guys are gonna take a long rest here.
Thank
All right.
goodness.
All right. Well, there be no problems. So
I'm
let me
not full
kind of
health,
go
full
through characters here. So you get all your little maneuvers back,
And my hit points.
and you're gonna get your what level?
Third.
So you're gonna get what I say divided by 2. So we'll give you. So you're gonna get 2 of your hit dice back. So you're still down 1 hit die. All right, and yeah, you'll be fine. You're not gonna be wounded anymore. That is Torn, so he is all good. All right. John's cool. Elle will get all of her spells back and everything.
Was anybody wounded
Besides Erebus,
Horn had some damage, right?
Calcrix was wounded as well. Yeah, Calcrix could use. If you're gonna heal, what are you gonna do? Heal before or whatever?
Yeah, she's definitely gonna do first the bind wounds. Use a healing kit and give back 6 plus.
Yeah, that will do it. So, all right. Then Dar. All right, gets his rages back. He'll be all healed up by the end of this. And Dar, you are 4th level, correct?
Yep.
Actually, you're gonna be 5th level. Congratulations.
Nice job, dog. Nice job.
I'm gonna work on I'm gonna add some things in here.
All
Yeah, now I got
right.
no excuse not to take Bard next level.
Yeah, I have to take it. I know. I was
However, you'll still be down 2 hit dice.
I'll have 3 now.
Yep, so you'll have 3 hit dice. But yeah, to use.
Am I close to
Kit is all better. All of her spells are back.
Remind me how we recover those? I thought it was a long rest that recovered them. Is that wrong?
What recovers what? Hit dice?
The hit dice.
It
Yeah.
recovers half. That's my house rule. Is you recover half your hit dice. Half your whatever level you are. That's what you recover half of those. So with 8 hours. All right, take him out.
Am I close
All right,
to
so
level?
Valian, you are 4th level, correct?
Yeah.
So you'll get both your hit dice back. You'll have all your spells back. You're not hurt. All right, Erebus, you'll get your hit dice back too.
Come on, I want to hear.
Are you gonna let them heal you before too? Just heal you up before?
That's a good question.
Yeah, that's why I asked.
Yes, I rolled. I will go ahead and tell Elle.
Okay, then I'll have you all healed up just
Okay,
as
good.
well. Perfect.
And Elle looks, there's no way to bind wounds on that.
No, you can't bind wounds on that. You'd have to do magic.
I'll just whisper in your ear. I still feel cold touch. That ain't good.
That was just the Forge of Fury.
Yeah, she'll hit
Imagine how many we'll face in the Tomb of Horrors.
13 points.
I'm scared.
Perfect. I think that's what it was.
Yep, perfect. Got you. All right. So everybody healed up. Everybody's got all your spells back. Y'all have your abilities back. What do you guys do?
Alright, so we kick Gar in the walls. No, we don't.
Thorn does.
So I will hide all of Dar's liquor I will secretly remove it from his pack.
You stick to mine.
And I will stealthily move it down to the well area, and I will leave it all around the well.
Oh, just laying there, the bags.
Yeah.
All right.
Exactly. And then I'll come back and let someone else wake him up for real.
I just coil myself up onto Dar, try to wake him up.
You have the worst nightmare ever. You're being squeezed up by a snake and there's no liquor.
All right. So what do you guys do next?
So we will go.
I got a question. Wait, what the hell? First off, where's my morning beer? How can I wake up without morning beer?
Yeah, all your flasks, your wine skin, your beer skin, they're all gone.
What the hell?
What's wrong?
Somebody stole my beer. That's what's wrong.
Not the fact that there's a giant boa constrictor on you.
You don't recall drinking all of it last night?
I don't recall what last night.
Exactly.
Quite a bit of your alcohol.
That much, I remember. I just got tired and needed a nap.
And then you got up and started singing again and drinking more.
That's a lie, but I would have remembered
You would have remembered it, yet you don't.
So Erebus stealths away.
Okay, let's
Make Al, go ahead and make a persuasion check there on Dar. Dar, you can go ahead and make a insight.
Persuasion or deception?
Deception, yep, deception. And then Dar, you can roll insight.
I'm going to use my bump just so we know.
That's great.
I'm going to roll a 19.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, 19, 20, 21.
You can tell she's smirking as she says it.
Where's my beer? Where did I go anywhere till I get my beer?
The real question is, what do we do when the well runs dry? Drink beer, right?
Yeah.
Moving to the hallway.
All right, so you're moving off back towards it all.
That's a perception. Do I see this?
See Erebus.
I want to try and block the way, so he
No,
doesn't
you cannot see me leaving.
Erebus. All right, so you start making your way to the hall.
25. I don't think you see me leaving.
No. All right.
I didn't expect to see it.
I get off Dar.
Yeah, I'm leaving. I'll tell you to John. Let's go.
All right.
Where's my damn beer? I want it now.
It's down the hall, Jot says. Stop complaining.
Which way?
Just follow me.
and then turns invisible.
All right. Then he turns invisible.
Here's invisible.
You hear laugh. You hear some laughing down the hall. Yeah. All right. All right. So the group starts making their way down the hallway. So Erebus, you get to those two doors. Neither of them are. Yeah, neither of them are locked or trapped. You don't hear anything behind them. You know, El tried to detect magic on both of them and didn't get anything.
Right. So I'm going to open both of them quietly and slowly. Just look in case there's a bunch of skellies. I'll close it again quickly.
Yeah, perfect. So both of these rooms just in rumbles. And once again, looks like possibly barracks, or maybe one of the rooms probably is beds. The other room, it looks like tables are broken up. And once again, you see bodies of, skeletons of dwarves and, a couple orcs. Give me a perception check. Give me two of them, actually. One for each room.
25 on the first one.
All right.
And 21 on the second.
Perfect. So, All right. So in the first room, you're gonna find just laying about. You're gonna find a simple drum and a pan flute, both painted with green leaves and grapes on them.
All right.
And then in the other room, you do end up finding in a foot locker. It's kind of a smashed up foot locker, but there's a fine set of these dwarven clothes, and that's in there. And there's also, it looks like, a signet ring in here.
All right. I'm gonna pocket the signet ring,
All right.
and then I'm gonna nicely lay out the set of clothes with the drum and the pan flutes because they're clearly for Dar. It's like it's a barn set right And I will put the beer in one hand of the outfit and put another one in the other.
All right. Okay. So that's what you're gonna find in those rooms
And
there.
I'll wait for the loud grumpy man to come find his new outfit and his new accoutrement, and I will slip Elle the signet ring.
All right. So let me just take off this part here.
What do you mean, give Elle the signal?
The signet ring? I'm giving it to the one in charge.
So me.
Do this here.
You are the oldest, but no.
Oh, not by far.
Where's my beer?
Here we go.
I'm actually not the oldest. Calcrit says.
You're the oldest as a percent. You're the closest to death. Let's say it that way.
Harris,
Yeah, sorry, Dar.
who took my damn beer? Would you tell me? I know I can trust you. Come on.
He
Who
doesn't.
took my beer?
He doesn't say anything. You get a dead face. You got nothing.
So you guys make it down to.
Elliot, who took my beer?
You guys make it down to the the open room with the well. I'll just check this camera. And Dar, you do see laying around this well your flasks and your skins of your water skins filled with beer and so on. So just
No,
kind of
it's closer
over
around that.
there.
Takes off his backpack and starts carefully back.
All right.
Sucking on one of his flasks. Better than coffee.
All right.
Elle, that drum and pan flute. I don't know if Dar took them, but they looked valuable.
Oh, we lost Valiant.
Oh, we
Oh,
lost
nice. We did this video. Yep.
Oh, okay.
Shit, everyone's in the right spot now.
Oh, yeah. Everybody's in a different spot. All right.
Well,
We'll be fine. All right.
Let's see, all right. Elle, did you catch that Elle about the flute? I don't know if you want it or you're giving it to.
Yep, I've got it on there. I'll make sure that either Kit or Warren carry it. Or
Okay.
No, not Karen.
I drop off snake form.
All right.
So what's to the left and right there? What are those? There's a door to the right, and what's the?
So the door to the right leads back into the big great hall.
Oh, okay, cool.
And then across this cluttered room here, where this well is, you see a couple more doors and a hallway leading down. So there's to your on the north wall. There are 4 doors. Basically, probably about 10 to 15 feet apart from one another on the north, and then on the south wall there are 3 doors, and they're more about 15 to 20 feet apart. And at the end of this long hallway, it seems to open up into a much larger room. I think that's what you're going to probably get. Let me just see if you can see the opposite side of this room here. The opposite side. You have such great dark vision.
Right.
Yeah, so no, you'll get what I described. So you can't make out the end. You know it opens up into a larger room, but you just can't. You're quite at this. You think it's probably a bigger room, open room than the one you're currently in with this well.
Okay. So then two things. Is there anything to the left? All that black is that just
it's a wall? That's a wall.
Okay. And then second, I looked down the well, 120 feet or whatever. Anything?
No, there's actually water in this well. So let me. I don't think anything special about it other than it's a well water. I will just make sure that nothing jumps out at you guys.
Level 20 water elemental. Come on, guys.
Is there a rope in a bucket? Or a rope, I should say? Maybe we couldn't see the bucket.
No, there is no rope or bucket. However, it is a well. I mean, and it has water in there. Just trying to get to it.
How far down?
Let's see. Doesn't say. Let me look at the other 1 second here. It's kind of interesting.
Do we care about what's in the well, guys?
They put wells in here. I'm just assuming they're just water. Well, I know there's nothing special in there since nothing's going to pop out at you. But it doesn't go into any detail here about how deep they are. So, but they're just pools of water.
We'll take our time and just say we skip it then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Elle will definitely want to bring some up and check to see if it follow.
I think we need a rope and a bucket then.
Yeah, you'd need rope. You'd have rope. You could probably maybe take one of your flasks and tie it off on the end and just, try to sink it down, weight it down a little bit, maybe with a dagger or something, or a spike, tie it down, let it fill up, bring up. It's fresh water.
I have a dagger.
You have to assume when you got all this water running through this damn place,
That the water is probably being refreshed.
Yeah, there's probably underneath this well is probably, opens up into whatever this water, all this, these streams and the rivers that are running through.
Make sure we get our skins filled up.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
The 6 dwarfs from that first room to the right, will their skellies leave that room, or are they trapped in the room itself?
Yeah, if you try to move, if you go back and try to move a bone out of there, the same thing happens. They won't leave.
Okay. All right, so I'm going to move down the hallway to the first door on the left.
Okay.
And I want to look for tracks on the ground and check it for traps.
Okay, give me a perception check.
All right, that's excellent. 24.
Okay, so I'll give you this. So on that, just kind of going through the motions here. The doors aren't trapped. Neither door. They're across from each other. The first 2 doors. They're across from each other. Neither of them are locked. Neither of them are trapped. There's no tracks here on the floor. And you don't hear anything down the hallway or beyond either of these doors.
Perfect. So I want to open the one to the left. Just crack it and look. Once again, worried about skellies, and I'll close it if anything's in there.
Okay. Once this looks like it's probably some sort of maybe it's busted up, but it might have been an armory at one point. There's a lot of stuff busted up in here. A lot of wood laying around, some metal here and there.
All right, I will open it and usher Torn in.
Okay.
Oh yeah, this is my place.
All right, so perfect. So you're gonna find a burglar's pack in here, a shovel, and a grappling hook.
So a grappling hook is just a rope.
So you tie the grappling hook to rope, and then you can shoot it up.
I'll take the hook, and what's in the burglar's pack again?
I don't know. You'll have to look in player's handbook. But,
I'll take the burglar's pack.
Okay.
And leave the shovel.
All right. So write that stuff on your character then. All right. So that's what's in that room.
All right, and let's do the same thing with the door on the right. I'm going to just crack it and look. You ready to close it in case there's anything in there?
Okay. So this room you look in here, and
Get.
this chamber must have once been. You just quickly look. There's no one in here.
Okay, I'll open it.
So you open it.
Yep.
This chamber must have been somebody, probably personal quarters to some important dwarf. Amazingly, this room is still decorated with tapestries and furnished comfortably. Although age has taken its toll on this room here, apparently the room hasn't been looted. A beautiful rug covers the center of the floor. A picture of this, it's made out where there's this. It looks like a couple of dwarves are sitting at a table drinking beer on this it's this large carpet. There's a bed across the room. There's a writing desk in the southwest corner with the table. So yeah, it looks like somebody's quarters, and even though it hasn't been disturbed, you can tell there's dust in here. It's aged, but it's definitely there's no tracks in this room as well.
Alright, so I'm gonna search closely the writing desk specifically, see if there's anything hidden anywhere.
Yep, I'm joining you.
I guess Torrin is helping me somehow.
If
I'm
the
just looking.
Lothallian wanted to ritually cast detect magic around the well and then beam down the well and just follow the group with it up, beaming around.
Nice.
Okay, perfect. All right.
First we start.
Tor's gonna walk over to the painting thing with the tapestry.
The tapestry? All right. Well,
Just standing and admiring it.
all right. So, when Erebus and Torn, you go into the room, Erebus is walking, or not Erebus, sorry, Torn's walking, and as he's walking over the carpet heading towards the writing desk, and Erebus is kind of going around the room, the carpet collapses over Torn.
Harry!
And that's where we'll stop for the night.
I knew. Why wouldn't Aramis was entering first? Why wouldn't he get hit by the rune?
Because he's going to the side. I know how Erebus moves.
Wow.
One of us is meant to loot and the other is greedy.
Yes, exactly.
I saw it coming. I saw it coming.
So
I knew
yeah,
something.
so this,
I was like, wait,
so this carpet has come to life and has grabbed Torn.
Can I recap next
center.
time? Next time I'm recapping.
All right. So before we shut off for the evening, let's go quickly around the room for MVPs for the night. Torn.
I will have to give it to which one should I give it to?
Hurry up, buddy.
Come back to you.
Erebus, because he dispatched of that monster.
The ghost?
The ghost before all of us could have been aged, and that would have been bad.
All right.
If Dar was aged, then that would have been bad.
All right, L.
Torn for his newfound wisdom.
That's great.
I did a lot this session.
Kit.
I have to give it to Erebus.
All right.
Just the way he just did it got
Perfect.
really
Let things go bad.
Dar.
Well, I'm not giving it to Erebus because he stole my beer.
Probably his first practical joke ever, just so you know.
I get it. I understand. Actually, in all honesty, I probably am going to give it to Erebus because Erebus is the one who not only just dispatched that thing, but played a hell of a good joke on Dar, and all around is just kind of like our he says El's the leader, but Erebus feels more like the leader right now.
All right. Erebus.
This is weird, but I'm giving it to Valian because I would not have taken out the ghost if he had not known as a good player that I needed another enemy next to it, or another ally next to it to get my sneak attack. That was a very smart player, so thank you. Yeah. Those are secret little things that don't get noticed, but it would still be up right now, so thank you.
And then Valiant.
Sorry it's a little loud here, but I'm going to go ahead and give mine to Dar. I had JD play a dwarf in my campaign a little bit. And JD is really good at playing the dwarven types, that's for sure. They're entertaining, so. But everyone did well, so it was a fun session. Thanks, guys.
All right, perfect. And yeah, so, and just a quick thing. Hey, if you've made it this far on with us on Twitch, go ahead and hit that follow button. That way you know we're on when we're on. Also, if you watch this later on YouTube, hey, if you made it this far to the end, why don't you hit that subscribe button, hit that like button so we know that you like our show. Please feel free to give us feedback anytime, and we will get back to you as well. And we will be back next Wednesday at 7:30 Central Time. And going to see what this magic carpet has in store for Torn.
Wait, a magic.
I heard magic carp.
Carpet.
I heard magic carp.
Magic carp!
Magic carp.
It's a magic carp.
I'm gonna catch this magic carp!
With that,
what
I
I'm
will
gonna
go
name it
ahead
if I
and
catch it, though.
sign out for the evening. Remember,
it's cool to be a geek, and I beat him to it.
pass it on. Have a good night.